Hey guys, it's Nick Bibbee.
And Jamie.
And welcome to Weird News, where we talk about today's weird news in today's weird world, right? Right?
Right.
There may be a little bit of a theme going on through today's news. So this is going to be about a Colorado Girl Scout who put, instead of the Samoas on the Girl Scout cookies, I think it's called Samoas, she put the actor Jason Momoa and put Momoas. So she made 35 of these, to sell. Kinda. She gave them to acquaintances, or people that are already going to buy, friends and family. She didn't put them on there and then for people to buy, because then here you go, you got the owners of
Girl Scout cookies.
No, not just that, but Aquaman. The movie Aquaman be like, oh wait a minute, that's our pictures and stuff like that. But Girl Scout said no, she just made it for acquaintances and friends, and she didn't do any more. All she did was just put those on and glued it. And Girl Scouts actually said, good job for you. We like to see that creativity.
Cool.
And next story. What did this man do?
Looks like he gave an underage girl coffee.
Oh my god.
She shouldn't have no coffee.
Oh no, that's not what happened at all. Again,
She's got coffee though, and she's like 9 or 10.
Okay, forget the coffee. This man has been on Facebook numerous times with this photo, has been shared all across because he bought some Girl Scout cookies from these girls and then came back later when they were still outside sitting in the cold, and because he's asked them, hey, they have to be out in the cold until they sell everything. So he gave them $540 and bought all of the remaining cookies.
Aww.
So then weeks later, the police department noticed who the guy was. He didn't give the man didn't give the name to the girls, his name, but the police knew who he was, and he's known as Fat.
P-H-A-T?
No, F-A-T. Fat. Look how fat he is. Isn't he clearly so fat?
No.
That may not be because of his weight. It may be because of the money he has. Because this man is a drug dealer.
Yes.
News outlets report the U.S. DEA says 46-year-old Detrick Fat McGowan was arrested Tuesday on charges including conspiracy to distribute fentanyl and cocaine.
Fentanyl.
What'd I say?
Fentanyl.
Oh, you know what I mean, though. You knew what I meant. And something else said last week is that he, along with several other people, said that they conspired to import drugs from Mexico, and also, where'd I see it at? And also, of looking to export $1 million out of the country.
Can I have it?
No! So now we're going to Illinois, some more Girl Scout cookie news. Because this mom was with some girls that they sell some Girl Scout cookies. Now, there was no drug dealer that came by and with, let me buy all your cookies. But she did get a $100 bill to buy $20 worth of Girl Scout cookies. She gave $80 in return. Right? Okay, she bought $20 worth of cookies, you get $80 in return. But upon closer inspection, she noticed that the $100 bill that was given by the person didn't seem quite right. She found an officer, gave it to him, he tested it. Sure enough, it's fake. Kinda. It's a real dollar bill, but it's a fake $100 bill. It's what's known as a super note. They use some chemicals and bleach pretty much a $10 bill. So if you put that black marker on it, it's going to show it's a real dollar bill. That's what those black markers are completely worthless. You put a UV light and it shows which kind of denomination it is. So yeah.
That's cool, I guess.
No, scamming. No, it's not cool. It's scamming out of Girl Scout money.
Well, I understand that. I'm talking about it's kind of cool how they come up with that, though, You got to give them credit. They're pretty clever to think to, bleach a dollar bill and turn it into $100.
You're right. I praise them. I praise them.
I didn't say praise. I said you just got to give it to them,
What did this guy do?
He stole stuff.
What did he steal?
Probably propane tanks or something.
Or $600 from Girl Scouts who were selling cookies outside the store.
Why's all these Girl Scouts getting ripped off and stuff around
I don't know.
It's not fair.
Well, this is out in Seattle. A man was inside the store, and whenever he walked out, went to the Girl Scout stand, ran up, and took the money and took off. They haven't found the person as of yet. So, and they're asking the public's help, Seattle Police Department, to the man who stole $600 from a Girl Scouts cookie table. We cannot stop them. Your only hope is to turn yourself in. Girl Scouts will come after you,
I already done it.
Oh, okay. So where did they go to?
Market basket.
Market basket. What happened was this man was on drugs, and he was causing a scene in the store. Police were called, and then the fight went outside, where this belligerent man is fighting officers in front of the Girl Scout table. So the girls won't see all this happening, especially with a taser being used eventually. A group of Market Basket employees and the Girl Scout mothers formed a line in front of the girls so they wouldn't see all this violence happening. Is that sweet?
I'd let them see it and say, that's what happens when you do drugs.
Oh!
See, this is what happens when you
No, they're
disobey
trying
the
to
law.
have a good day.
When you disobey the law and you want to act stupid, this is what's going to happen to you right here.
But it worked, because even after the man was arrested, officer was going to go over to the table, and she still said, "Officer, would you like to buy some cookies?"
Your definition of it worked, and my definition of it worked. Two totally different things.
I know. We're going to go to Oregon, okay? Now, it's been snowing a lot over there. Well, at least it did in February.
I had a dream last night that it snowed.
Okay, fantastic. So, this man was driving his vehicle, and he got stuck in some snow. He went down the road trying to find some help, gave up on it, realized he was going to have to stay in his car. He stayed there for 5 days until a snowmobiler found him. What did this man eat in his car to survive?
Girl Scout cookies.
Why do you say Girl Scout cookies?
Because everything's about freaking Girl Scout cookies.
No, we're not talking about Girl Scout cookies anymore.
I'm sure.
Maybe I should have said this. This man, whenever he first went out, he was with his dog.
Did he eat his dog? No, he didn't.
Man lost in snow for 5 days, survived on Taco Bell sauce packets. He just got stuck. He's known for
Taco
going out.
Bell sauce
Yes.
packets? How the hell?
When
Does
you're
that help
hungry,
you?
when you're hungry, yeah, you
They
need
ain't gonna give you
something.
no food?
So he had nothing else in it, unless he's going to eat the dog. Do you want him to eat the dog?
Nah.
Do you want him to eat Allie or whatever what the dog's name is? So even though it was cold, he did starve his car every now and then to make sure to keep him warm, okay? But there was 3 Taco Bell sauce packets, 3 fire sauce packets. And that's how he survived. Now, they were found, they were healthy. I mean, they were hungry, but they were okay. But the story doesn't stop there. Taco Bell found out about this and actually contacted him and set him up with a little bit of a gift. Free Taco Bell for a year!
Oh, my. We'd have to buy a new toilet.
Oh, God.
I'd be bleeding anally.
Oh, no, I did not know.
That'd be
No,
so
no,
much.
no, no,
I
no,
would eat
no.
so much Mexican food.
Oh!
Like my stomach, my insides would be boiling.
Well, strong argument. Taco Bell isn't Mexican food.
I know, but still.
Now, I need you to answer what happened to this man.
He was trying to break into some apartments, and you know those fire escape ones that do like this and go 6 feet down? Okay, so what he did was he's going to pull it down and break into these apartments and stuff, and it fell and hit him in the face.
Okay, so it's not the fire escape.
But the ladder didn't fall down and go right in
It's
his
not
face.
the fire escape. It's in the mountains. That's the clue.
He was skiing, he was going too fast, he hit a tree, and cut him all up. I don't know.
Good job. This man was attacked by a mountain lion.
A mountain lion?
A mountain lion. And he killed it with his bare hands.
Oh, that ain't nothing. I can do that.
Yeah, okay, you go right ahead. He had cuts all over his face and arms. What happened was he was jogging along. Next you know, here comes this younger mountain lion and went to go pounce on him. So he grabbed it and he put it pretty much into it. Oh no.
That scared me.
Yeah, it should. Oh no, malfunction. Oh well, it's gonna stay like that.
So anyway, he grabbed him.
Yeah, he grabbed the mountain lion and he choked it to death until
That's what I
it
would've
passed
done,
away.
too.
Yeah, so now he was scared to release his name out to the public when this first happened because he was scared people like PETA were going to come after him because he killed a mountain lion. But he had to. He felt that if he didn't, he was going to die. What did this one do?
It's so cute. He probably gouged somebody's eyes out.
That bird is a drug addict. Him and the rest of his family. Huh?
A drug addict?
Addict.
You
Addict.
said addict.
Yes. He's at it. He's on them drugs. He's quite at them. What happened is there's these poppy fields that are in central India, and they're swooping down and getting all the the poppy seed oil out of it, which is pretty much what's used to make opium. And taking off. They're destroying crops to the point where these families, where it's their only source of income, have to scare them off where firecrackers aren't even working.
Because they're hot.
So you think they're so cute? Oh, look at the pretty little bird. No! They're destroying families in India. Families.
They should move.
What?
Then the family should move.
What, the family should move? I'm sure they've been living there their entire life.
The bird's been there longer.
All right, well, I know we've been talking about some pretty dark things. But now we need to see what happens in Canada.
I like Canada. We're moving there when we retire.
So what do you think Food Basics is?
A grocery store.
Fair enough. So whenever you think Canadian, what do you think? What is like the stereotype?
Beef tails.
Huh?
Beef
Okay,
tails.
no, what is the stereotype of Canadians?
Hey, mate. No, that's Australian. Let me think. Canadian.
Would it make...
A. They say A a lot.
Well, Canadians were known to be friendly, right?
Yep, they were pretty friendly when we were there.
Exactly. The
They
people
really
that weren't
were.
friendly were the tourists.
I know.
So what happened in this Food Basics is somebody forgot to lock the front door.
How the hell?
I don't know. And the business was supposed to be closed the next day in observance of a holiday.
So all that time, nobody came in. They come in 2 days later and it is robbed, slap, empty. Isn't it?
Yeah, due to mistake from management, their doors were left unlocked. Upon entering an empty store, several curious shoppers were confused by the lack of employees. One woman, though, she really needed some tomatoes. She needed them, okay?
Yeah, because
So-
it's a life or death situation.
It could have been. So she got the tomatoes and left $5 on the counter. And then several other people were leaving more money and IOUs. And then the police were contacted and then the management got up there. But nothing was stolen.
Bullshit.
Inventory was done. Nothing was stolen.
Bullshit. I
No.
don't know, it's Canada. Canada's
Exactly.
weird. They're too nice. Sometimes.
And since we were just talking about friendly Canadians,
No.
what happened to this man?
He fell overboard.
From where?
Canada. Oh, it's people signing the flag?
Mr. Johnston is 27 years old.
Oh,
He
no.
had
We're
a
older now.
dream.
That means we're old.
When he was 20 years old, he made a bucket list for things for him to do by the time he was turned 25. Several of the things is like, touring across Europe, finishing college, that kind of stuff. One of those things on the list was to walk the 9,000 kilometers, or about 5,500 miles, from one end of Canada to the other side, Pacific to the Atlantic. And in February 2018, that's exactly what he did. He left at mile marker 0 on the Pacific side, splashed some water on his face in the Pacific Ocean, and began hiking with $7,000 budget for food and stuff, and a backpack. And all he did was see how friendly the Canadians were. He was always talked about, the beautiful place that Canada is. Canada's like the best country, but people just drive by it, and don't notice what's right out the other window. So he did not hitchhike. He did not take a bicycle. He walked the entire time. Now, there was some things that happened, like there was a bad snowstorm, so he had to stop for like a few days in one place. In fact, one time he had to stop for an entire month at a place. But because of friendliness, he came across this guy who did not know him, but he said he was stuck, and he gave him a job at a ski resort. And that's where he worked for an entire month. And then he continued on with asking people to stay in their backyards or in their land or whatever to set up his tent. And people were inviting him into their house, giving him food, giving him coffee. And 9 months later, he got to the Atlantic side and splashed himself with some water from the Atlantic Ocean. Is that cool?
Bet he won't try it in America.
Well, he says he's actually thinking about, now since he's done, he started with a clean-shaven face, and now he's got this big poofy beard. But he talked about that in the future he may do some different outrageous, adventures like that. He loves the adventure.
He's weird.
So that's today's weird news. Didn't you enjoy it, Jamie?
Awesome sauce.
Do you want to find some articles to talk about next time?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Like some weird news articles?
Yep.
Okay, because mine are too boring.
Yep.
No. Okay, fine. Next time, 5 articles.
All right.
Has
And
happened.
then we will let the audience vote whose topics were better.
Obviously, mine's better right now.
No.
Yes, because I'm the only one, so of course I'm better. You ain't got no topics.
I'm talking about for next episode.
Okay. Well, until then, I'm going to stay Nick Bibbee. And you're going to stay...
Jamie, my maiden last name, because I'm divorcing his.
No! No! Bye!